In the heart of Africa, where the sun kisses the earth and the stars dance in the night sky, there lay a village steeped in tradition and legend. Its name was whispered with reverence by those who lived within its borders, for it was a place where the spirits of the ancestors walked among the living, guiding and protecting them through the trials of life. At the heart of this village lived three sisters, Adana, Zara, and Nia. They were as different as night and day, yet bound together by a love that transcended the boundaries of blood. Adana, the eldest, was a vision of strength and determination. From a young age, she had shouldered the burden of providing for her family, her fierce spirit undaunted by the hardships that life had thrown her way. Zara, the middle sister, was a creature of contradictions. Blessed with a quick wit and a sharp tongue, she was beloved by all who knew her, her infectious laughter lighting up even the darkest of nights. But beneath her playful demeanor lay a hunger for recognition and power, a hunger that gnawed at her soul like a ravenous beast. And then there was Nia, the youngest and most innocent of the three. With her gentle spirit and kind heart, she was the embodiment of everything that was pure and good in the world. But beneath her placid exterior lay a quiet longing for something more, a yearning she could scarcely put into words. It was on a warm summer's day, as the sun hung low in the sky and the air was thick with the scent of jasmine and wildflowers, that fate intervened in their lives. Whisperings of a forbidden ritual, rumored to grant untold wealth and power to those brave enough to partake, reached their ears, igniting a spark of curiosity within their hearts. Against their better judgment, the sisters succumbed to temptation, their youthful exuberance blinding them to the dangers that lay ahead. Under the cover of darkness, they stole away into the depths of the forest, guided by the faint glow of moonlight and the promise of a brighter future. Deep within the heart of the forest, they stumbled upon a clearing bathed in an otherworldly light. In its center, a mystical fire burned brightly, its flames dancing with an ethereal energy that sent shivers down their spines. Surrounding the fire were ancient symbols etched into the earth, their meanings lost to time. With trembling hands and racing hearts, the sisters approached the fire, their minds filled with visions of wealth and power beyond their wildest dreams. Ignoring the warnings whispered by the spirits of the forest, they began the ritual, chanting incantations passed down through generations and offering sacrifices to appease the gods. As the ritual reached its climax, a sense of euphoria washed over them, their senses overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of the power they had unleashed. For a fleeting moment, they believed themselves to be invincible, their hearts soaring with the promise of a new beginning. But as quickly as their euphoria had come, it vanished, replaced by a sense of unease that settled like a lead weight in the pit of their stomachs. For they had awoken forces far beyond their comprehension, forces that cared not for mortal desires and ambitions. In the days that followed, the village began to change. Its once tranquil streets transformed into a bustling hub of activity and intrigue. Adana, Zara, and Nia flaunted their newfound wealth with reckless abandon, their extravagant displays of opulence serving as a constant reminder of their newfound status. But beneath the surface, cracks began to form in their carefully constructed facades. Nia, the youngest and most sensitive of the sisters, was the first to succumb to the dark forces unleashed by the ritual. A mysterious illness swept through her body, draining her of her vitality and leaving her bedridden and frail. Despite the efforts of the village healers, Nia's condition only worsened with each passing day, her once luminous eyes dimming with each labored breath. Desperate for a cure, Adana and Zara turned to the very ritual that had brought them their wealth, heedless of the consequences. But their efforts were in vain, for Nia's fate had already been sealed. On a moonlit night, as the village slept soundly in their beds, she drew her final breath, her spirit departing for the realm of the ancestors, leaving behind only memories and regrets. Nia's death sent shockwaves through the village, its inhabitants recoiling in horror at the thought of such a vibrant soul being snuffed out so cruelly. For Adana and Zara, however, her passing served as a grim reminder of their own mortality, a specter that haunted their every waking moment. Undeterred by Nia's demise, Adana and Zara pressed on, their lust for power driving them ever onward. With Nia gone, they set their sights on the highest seat of authority in the village, the vacant throne where women were forbidden from sitting. Ignoring the protests of the village elders, they schemed and plotted, their ambitions fueled by a toxic cocktail of greed and entitlement. They bribed and threatened anyone who dared to stand in their way, their once innocent hearts twisted and corrupted by the promise of absolute power. But their reign of terror was not to last, for the gods themselves had grown weary of their arrogance and hubris. On the eve of their coronation, as the village gathered to witness their ascension to the throne, a mighty thunderstorm swept across the land, its fury unleashed upon the wicked. Lightning split the sky asunder, illuminating the village with an otherworldly glow. Thunder rumbled like the roar of a wounded beast, shaking the very foundations of the earth. And amidst the chaos, a figure emerged from the shadows, its form wreathed in divine light. It was the spirit of Nia, returned from the realm of the ancestors to deliver a message of warning to her wayward sisters. With a voice like thunder and eyes ablaze with righteous fury, she condemned Adana and Zara for their greed and arrogance, cursing them to suffer the same fate that had befallen her. And so it was that as Adana and Zara prepared to take their rightful place upon the throne, the ground beneath their feet began to tremble, its ancient foundations shaken by the wrath of the gods. With a deafening roar, the earth split open, swallowing them whole and casting them into the depths of oblivion. As the dust settled and the storm clouds parted, a sense of peace descended upon the village, its inhabitants grateful for the deliverance from tyranny. And amidst the ruins of their once proud civilization, they erected a monument to the memory of the three sisters, a reminder of the dangers of unchecked ambition and the importance of humility and compassion in the face of adversity. And so, the tale of Adana, Zara, and Nia passed into legend, their names whispered by future generations as a cautionary tale of the perils of greed and the folly of pride. For in the end, it was not wealth or power that defined their legacy, but the virtues of love, kindness, and forgiveness that lived on long after they were gone.
Please like, subscribe, share and turn on notification for more stories.